Hey folks, welcome to B5 Bricks, hope you're all well. In today's video, it's my central perk Soundstage MOC.
Oh my god.
Aw, thanks Janice, yeah I think it's pretty cool. So I've combined the Idea Central Perk set with some extra details to really flesh out the Soundstage film studio feel, and that includes a wee audience as well, and there's a small exterior with a taxi. The set had this notion of a TV soundstage with those big lights flanking either side. And that actually got me thinking and kind of gave me the initial spark to make this MOC, and I thought why not make a bigger lighting rig overhead, and also thought why didn't they even include a camera, so that's something I wanted to do. So I got some reference shots of the Central Perk set design and came up with my own interpretation with a 3-camera setup. I also quite like that the LEGO version wasn't a square shaped set, it had this odd angle, so I've used that to its advantage and then added an audience on their own little base plate that can move about as well, a bit like the LEGO version with its removable sofa area. Now my audience is a bit mental, as my kids wanted a real mix of fans to come and see the show. And I've made a simple seating area, and there's some crates of props, pizza boxes and things like that lying around. And you know what? When they made the show, the audience really were this close, so I thought I really wanted to make it quite similar. Another important thing was a New York taxi and a proper street area with an actual road. Phoebe drove the old style checker cab, but I'm going for a more simplified look, more like a Crown Victoria with its elongated rear, and up front it's just a black grille with black wheel arches. The roof is tiled, and to be honest, I really made this just for appearances, and it sits on a rig in the studio here. And I also, to be honest, don't really have the parts to make it look like the old style checker cabs. But it looks pretty cool and it's unmistakably a New York taxi. For the main set, I've made a camera dolly with the roller coaster pieces, and this helps bridge the gap from this awkward join here, and I've tiled this area brown as if they were made of wooden floorboards. This all perfectly lines up with the audience base plate, which I can slide along on either side so that it's easier to access when the actors and crew are there. And I can easily get my hands in to move things around. And in real life, this set was actually quite small, check it out. The dolly camera and the other cameras are loosely based on the real thing though. I don't think they actually used a dolly track when they made the show, but I quite like having it on this set. I also added a boom mic, and again it's simple enough, but it adds an air of realism. Whether or not they actually used these types of mic when they filmed the show, I'm really not that sure. And of course, overhead are these 3 large lamps. I used the ones that came with the set and added an extra one, and it's all connected to the basic Technic frame, which does the job just fine. And I've added some speakers too for the audience to hear the dialogue. I didn't want to make it too big, as this is just a suggestion of a soundstage and not a complete building. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it turns out. I wanted to do something different with this set and not just turn it into a modular, but wow, I've really seen some absolutely fantastic modular versions, especially ones on Bevan's Bricks and Jarve Bricks versions, really good. But for me personally, as a fan of the show, I wanted to stay true to the idea set, as this is essentially a soundstage. It's not a real location. There is no fourth wall, and I really liked how LEGO made that nod with those 2 lights to remind us that it is a show. I hear they are going to be releasing Monica's apartment as a set, possibly in 2021 or 2022, and I expect that they will also have a sort of soundstage element to it, like the lights. So I look forward to combining maybe this MOC with that one also and making it a larger sort of studio set. So let me know what you think. Are you a fan of the show? And do you think they should also make Joey and Chandler's apartment if they're going to make Monica's? And if you enjoyed the video today, why not leave me a like and a comment? I'd love to hear from you. And thanks so much for watching it until the end. Subscribe to the channel and click the notifications bell too, so you can stay up to date with all my videos, with MOCs, money saving tips and my micro Gotham City updates. And whilst you're here, why not check out some of my other videos too, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!